Good morning, Carl. How was your weekend?
Oh, hello, Melissa. Actually, I ended up working all day Saturday and Sunday on that mapping project for the VP of Sales.
That's too bad. What was the problem?
Well, my mapping software was very old, so I asked my boss if I could buy the latest version of the DarkView GIS software. When I got the approval to buy it, I was very excited. Since version 89.7 had just been released, I assumed that it would have included the most current zip code boundaries.
So, I guess from what you are saying, it didn't work out as you had planned?
No. In fact, the zip codes included with the software were a few years old. This caused all sorts of problems because the sales data didn't match and the territory definitions were incomplete. The VP of Sales went ballistic. He was foaming at the mouth like a rabid dog. I thought he was going to have a heart attack right in my office.
I know what you mean. I had a similar problem last year when I had to realign the territories for the service group. My GIS software shipped with the ZCTA boundaries. They were very old and incomplete. I discovered that it was missing over 8,000 zip codes.
What are ZCTAs? I am not familiar with this term.
ZCTA is an acronym for Zip Code Tabulation Areas. ZCTAs were created by the United States Census Bureau to provide a zip code-like unit of aggregation for tabulating summary statistics for Census 2000.
Okay, but are they real zip codes?
No, not really. ZCTAs are constructed from census block boundaries and have no relation to the Postal Service zip code delivery areas. Because zip codes can cross state, county, census tract and other census area boundaries, the Census Bureau tells us that there is no correlation between zip codes and Census Bureau geography.
Interesting. I had no idea.
Yes. In addition, since USPS zip codes are active service areas, they change frequently. In any given month, the USPS may report dozens if not hundreds of changes, including realignments, merges, splits, new and deleted zip codes to meet ongoing service demands. These changes are not reflected in ZCTA boundaries.
So what did you do?
I updated my zip code boundaries and replaced the ZCTAs with real zip code boundaries. It worked like a charm.
Right, brilliant. Did you buy the updates zip code boundaries from the US Postal Service?
No, actually the Postal Service does not define the boundaries of the zip code service areas. They only create the delivery routes. However, there is a very clever company that takes this information and creates the zip code boundaries for use within each GIS or web application. You can get the data in shapefile format, map info format, KML or WKT format and others too.
Can you tell me the name of this business?
Sure. It is a company called TTG. I found them using a Google search on the internet. The website is ZIPBoundary.com. When I called them up, the people there were very helpful. They even sent me a sample of their data so that I could try it out.
Was it expensive?
No, not at all. I called a few other companies to compare prices and ZIPBoundary.com had the best prices by far. Plus, they give you quarterly zip code updates for free.
Excellent. I will call them right now to order a complete and up-to-date zip code boundary map layer so that I can complete my territory alignment project on time. Thank you very much for your advice, Melissa.
No worries, Carl. Glad to help out. I hope your VP of Sales recovers from his case of rabies.
Yes, I think after I get the updated zip codes from ZIPBoundary.com he will recover promptly.